goddess of victory, Nikke.
Hey, what's up everyone? Nova here. And tonight, we're gonna be cleaning up our dirty backyard. So, Moran is finally here. I mean, she's been here for a few days now, and we knew she was coming. But we're actually gonna go through the story. So here's what's gonna happen. Will I be rolling for Moran? Yes. What we're gonna do is we're gonna roll for her after we complete the story though. And then we're actually going to look at her one more time before we pull, because we already looked at her last stream as well, because they've been sneaking the updates into the game before the events come out and everything. So yeah, but on to the dirty backyard. Let's see what this is about. Now then, let's see. Which areas do we have left? Fog Hollow is the only one remaining. Nice. Let's give it a once over and head back. Entrance to Fog Hollow. This fog is ridiculous. I can barely see anything whenever I come here. My throat is killing me as well. You can probably thank the local factory for that. It's always belching out plumes of smog, and that ends up producing more fog as well around this area. Must be hell living in this place. Moran? Oh hey, long time no see. Welcome. What are you doing in these parts? You didn't even call. This guy looks like Gollum every time I see him. It's great. Have I ever contacted you before I came here? You're sweating an awful lot. Are you not feeling well? No. I feel perfectly fine. I must have worked too hard yesterday, that's all. Well, you certainly are a lover of hard work. Anything going on lately that I should know about? No, there's not much going on. Nothing at all, actually. Are you sure about that? You're not lying to me, are you? You're acting strangely. You seem like you're trembling. Honestly, there's nothing going on. Now that everyone knows this is the Peony, I think. Peony Association's turf. Nobody dares touch a hair on our heads. We can't thank you enough for watching over our village. There's no need to grovel. I'm just doing my job. We promised to guard this place, and so we will. That's what loyalty is it not? Loyalty, right. You always were enamored with loyalty. At any rate, you should take it easy. You're liable to collapse at this rate. Okay, I'll be more careful. I can't quite make it out thanks to this fog. But is that the factory over there? Is that a smaller one next to it? That's new. That's right. We expanded and created an add-on to the factory. That would certainly explain why you're overworked. What are you all producing over there? Just run-of-the-mill pharmaceuticals. If you want, we can share some with you. What was that? I think it came from the warehouse. Startled by the scream, everyone rushes over to the warehouse. What the? Inside the warehouse, dozens of people lie suspended in midair. dangling from the ends of different ropes. Oh shoot. Well, that started off right away. The grisly and surreal scene is enough to render everyone speechless. And they all stand there momentarily in silence, stunned. Moran! The wall. On the wall opposite them, yeah. On the wall opposite them are crudely written words, which have been scrawled using a deep crimson liquid so dark, it is impossible to ascertain if it's blood or paint. Moran did this? What? Is it saying that I killed these people? Uh-oh. Our girl is getting framed. We can't let that happen. So, the cool thing is, I've already heard this song off of Cosmograph's YouTube, and I absolutely love this track. That cyberpunkish like feel and look to this, it's so good. I hope we get the song sooner than later. Alright, so first off, as always, check out the shop. Red peonies, okay. Actually, since we're there, let's grab them. So we don't have to stop, we can just keep going through it. As always, we will be doing the entirety of the normal story. Oh, okay. Interesting. What is that image at the top of there? Huh. Let's check out the reward boost Nikke is. Oh, they're all right there.
Very well.
Hey!
I will lend you the organization's power.
What's up, Hood? Okay, so we've got Sakura.
It's only natural that you would need my help in times like this.
Roseanne the Big Drill. See, you know what? I'm gonna say my thoughts on the I forgot the name of the Underworld Queens after we go through the story as well too, because I don't know if you guys noticed something about all of them. Yo, this track.
Let's go.
Of course, we have to add sugar.
It should be crystal clear who gets what.
Dala. Actually, you know what? Let's make this work correctly.
I can sing anytime.
Because Arya's a 40, Dala's a 20, so this should all just work great. Do we have another 3? Oh, Rappy. That's perfect. But I think we already made it to 100, so it can be anybody. Let me see something real quick. Rosanna is a 40. Sakura she's a 20, right? No, she's also a 40. Got 2 Morans and Rapunzel. Nice. That's congrats. That's real good. Oh well, you know what?
Ready to go.
That's okay. We can get through this event, no problem anyway, even if she's a 40. Oh wait. What am I doing?
It's only natural that you would need my help in times like this.
Ah, no, we do need another 3.
Ready
Fine.
to go.
Golden dragon emblems. Oh, that's right. That's actually Moran's like symbol. I feel like I'm losing my mind. Moran covers her throbbing head with both her hands. No. Sitting here moping won't solve anything. Moran pulls out her cell phone. Hey, guys, I'm in big trouble. If it's money you're asking for, allow me to say up front, no. I don't want to hear anything about how you're lost or how you don't have any idea where you are. It's none of those. I really am in big trouble. I've been accused of killing. Sorry, just a second. I just got an urgent call. Actually, I've got to go as well. Hey, wait, this is urgent. Guys, hello? All right, you knucklehead. What did you do this time? Well, I've got some work to attend to. I'll be back. Something just came up for me as well, actually. I've got to take care of this. Talk to you later. Sakura, Hosanna, are you seriously dipping out like this? Hello? What's up, Kite? Moran is the goat of the Underworld Queen. All this to eventually get G through a ticket? Ah, yeah. You've got to be kidding me. Moran drops her head down and her forehead bangs on the table in front of her. Hey, it's Jin. Easy there, Moran. There's no need to take it out on that innocent table. It's so unfair. Why would I kill those people out of the blue? Moran's voice is kind of unique, so it's hard for me to do or have a voice for her, but I'll try my best. I found out something, but I think it'll only make you more upset. What is it? Listen carefully. In various places around the Outer Rim, there have been reports of mass murder and internal strife. And they're pinning it all on you. What? I don't know the details yet, but all the evidence evidently points to you. And there have been people testifying against you. This can't be happening. You don't actually believe it, do you? What's up, Rico? Everybody's gangster? Yes. Big Brother Jin. You don't actually believe it, do you? Of course not. How could I? But the same can't be said for everyone. These rumors have apparently already spread as far as the Ark. And then that's where we come in. I don't think this is a matter which we can handle internally. I suggest you ask Sakura or Xander for assistance. I just tried to do exactly that. Apparently, they're experiencing issues as well. They seem to have their hands full. Well then, that means there's only one person we can turn to. Who? The man you care for so much. The cadet. Cadet to the rescue.
Perfect. I can try out this new product.
Trust me.
Oh wow. The music stayed all solemn and everything for this. But it's actually nice for the background and everything. Look, because we're in the slums.
The sound of the song of victory is here.
Ah, what a mess. Tell me about it. If I was the only one affected by this, I could handle it. But if any of my subordinates, or the people living in the areas that I oversee, are affected because of these rumors, that I cannot and will not endure. So... Moran kneels down before me, lowering her head until her forehead touches the floor. I'm asking... No, I'm begging you to help me prevent the Peony Association from being torn apart. To ensure that those around me don't suffer needlessly. Wait, that happened to you? Thought it was a glitch? I hope that you can find it in you to trust me and help me clear my name. Huh? I grasp Moran's hand and lift her back up. Okay, I trust you. You do? You really trust me? Of course. Haha. Those words are music to my ears. I can't tell you how reassuring it is to hear you say that. Thank you so much. I knew you were a real one. Do you know what your next move is? Not really. I figured going back to Fog Hollow would be a good starting point. If I dig around and ask some questions, something is bound to come up. This is the outer rim we're talking about here. Won't it be a little dangerous for just the two of us to go? Oh, yeah, sorry. I didn't think that far ahead. Sakura and Rosanna are pretty busy right now, though. Then we'll have to get help from the scavengers. The what? Hey! It's Sugar. Hey, partner. Hi. Is it just you here? Frema zonked out in the corner as usual. Milk stepped out for a moment. Why? What's up? There's a small issue which I might need your help with. Ah, an assignment, is it? Let's hear it. I feel Sugar in on the situation. You're not pulling my leg, are you? What do you mean? You're telling me you really didn't kill those people? Of course I didn't! That entire village is under Peony Association's protection. I visit them every month. They're like family to me. How could I ever harm them, let alone murder them? What about places that aren't managed by the Peony Association? The same thing goes for those areas too. Why would I randomly harm people for no discernible reason? That's why it's so baffling that there's all this incriminating evidence against me. It's so funny because, like, regardless of her being, you know, Underworld Queen or part of the Underworld Queen, Moran is very, very, like, loyal and righteous. It's great. She's all like, why would anybody think I'd kill someone? It's like, really? Why would I ever kill those people? You said that all these separate incidents occurred in a short period of time, right? Right. Sounds like an investigation is in order. Alright, I'll take on this assignment. Shouldn't you contact the other members of the squad? Nope, no need. I can handle this on my own. You must really be strapped for cash. No, I'm not gonna say that. Are you sure? I'm positive. The more people you have digging about in the Outer Rim, the more likely you are to attract attention. We've got enough people as is. You really know what you're doing. Please. This is Investigation 101. Considering what a prominent figure Moran is in the underworld, I presume that the compensation will be appropriately substantial. Hold on a minute. The Peony Association isn't exactly flush with cash. You know that as well as I do. Let's get ready to head to the Outer Rim. I'll see you two later. Okay. Sugar is on the case.
It's time to sing.
So, So, of course, the Golem guy in the opening definitely knows about, you know, something that's going on. He's just not telling.
With high risk comes high reward. Isn't that why we fight?
Ooh. Ooh, guys. Ooh. Here I am. Sugar is dressed differently than usual. She looks like she's part of, like, the gang. That's so great. Your outfit. Of course Moran loves it. It's been a long time since I've seen you wear... Wait, do they have history? Was she part of Moran's gang in the past? Yo, that makes sense. That's awesome. Or, okay. I used to dress like this when I lived in the Outer Rim. You used to live in the Outer Rim? You didn't know? She had quite the reputation. What made you throw that old thing back on? It's comfortable for when you're operating in the Outer Rim. You're telling me that thing is comfortable? No way. Enough talking. Let's get a move on. Alright, let's go. It's always reassuring to have an old pal along for the ride. What was that? Nothing. She didn't mean anything by it. I think that Sugar used to be part of Moran's gang. Or maybe... What if Sugar used to be the leader? Oh, that would be an awesome, like, twist. And then when she left, I don't know. Entrance to Outer Rim. As soon as we enter the Outer Rim, we're greeted by the sight of dead bodies piled up like lumber. Just a little more and we can get out. Throngs of people are clambering up the mountain of corpses, reaching their hands out towards the top of the patrician. Mist. We need mist. Oh, okay. I think I know what's going on, guys. I'm calling it now. I think mist is a drug. And it's making people do crazy stuff. Yup. Moran's not actually killing them. We know that. I think it has to do with the factories and stuff and all that. Those who are not clambering over the corpses remain groveling on the ground on their hands and knees as if praying. It is a gruesome, twisted scene to behold. Yo, look at Moran's face. What? What is going on? I haven't a clue. But whatever it is, it looks serious. Let's get some answers. We approach someone who is leaning against the patrician. Hey, what in the world happened here? I'm dead. If this doesn't stop, I'm dead. Huh? I need to hurry. I need mist. Is there any mist anywhere? The man who has been nervously biting his nails suddenly bolts upright. Do you have any mist? Mist? What is that? I need to find mist quick. I need it bad. Moran. Yes, that's who we need. What? She's the one who distributes it. Yes, that's it. Must find her. Gotta find her. Can't die. Gonna die. My precious. Now. The man turns and walks right past us as if we were invisible. What the? Did I hear that correctly? Or did that guy just mention my name? Let's ask someone else. Okay. As we turn around, we see a man who appears to be walking normally. We approach him and strike up a conversation. Sorry, just a moment. Yes? Are you okay? You're bleeding. The man has a deep laceration across his stomach, which is bleeding profusely. Despite this, he doesn't appear to be in any pain, and instead is smiling blissfully. Don't move. Let me take care of that wound. What are you talking about? I'm perfectly fine. Wait, are you Moran? Yes, but why? Everyone! Our savior has arrived! Moran is here! Moran. She's finally here! She's bleh. Shouting at the top of his lungs, the man begins to vomit up blood and collapses to the ground. Hearing his cries, the surrounding people come barreling towards us. Save us, otherwise we're all dead. Please, have mercy on us. Give us the mist, please. I beg you. What is happening? Several people from the crowd reach out and claw at my arms and legs. Wait! Let's use our words, everyone! Moran is overwhelmed by the crowd and is unable to move. Ah! The groping hands become increasingly relentless, tearing at us. Neither of us is able to extricate ourselves from the pulsating mass of hands. A gunshot rings out, causing the crowd to disperse. Partner, hurry and get on. Time to get out of here. Moran, let's go. Okay. Yo. I really wish that were animated. I know I say that a lot, but still. Could just imagine that scene. With Sugar's help, we were able to escape. Like, just the crowd,
these fiends will go no further.
Of relentless, like, hands clawing and just the increasingly dire situation.
Wait till I get home loading.
Here she said, "De capo."
This battle's finished. Moving on.
Thank you for saving me. Partner, come here. Why? Sugar pulls me towards her, then aims her weapon at Moran. Oh. Uh-oh. I knew from the beginning something stunk about this whole operation. What are you hiding? Not only did you drag Partner into this and put his life at risk, but you just stood there and let that crowd overtake you. Were you planning on silencing Theme because they mentioned your name? So you're suspicious of me, is that it? How could I not be? They all recognized you and they kept asking you to give them mist. They were practically worshipping you. That tells me you're the one distributing mist to those people. Wait! These people kept talking about mist, but I don't even know what mist is. You expect me to believe that? I really don't know what it is. You're a liar. No. Something stinks, you're right about that, but it's not me. How do you know all this? What do you mean? How do you know what mist is? Come to think of it, that's not the only suspicious thing about you. You knew that the Peony situation didn't have close to enough money to pay you, yet you still took on this assignment. When we saw that gruesome scene after arriving, You were the only one who wasn't rattled. Almost as if you anticipated it. Don't try and turn this against me. You're the one who nearly got partner killed. And now you're trying to justify your actions? You leave me with no choice. Just as Sugar's about to pull the trigger, yo, Sugar's not playing. Someone's hand surges forward and stops Sugar. You. It's Jin. He's so cool though. It's been a while, Sugar. What do you say we put the weapons down and discuss this in a civil manner? Boy, am I glad to see that outfit again. Seeing you wearing that makes me feel 10 years younger. Sicking your underlings on me, are you? I didn't call him. How did you know I was here? You forget who I am, Moran. I'm the brain of the Peony Association. Tracking you down was easy as pie. Sugar. Moran really doesn't know anything. That's absurd. How can she not know? If anything, I'd much rather like to ask you, how is it that you do know about Miss? I'm not at liberty to reveal that information. Sounds awfully suspicious to me. What in the world is this mist everyone keeps talking about? And how come everyone is so crazy about it? This is mist. Jin takes out what appears to be a candy in a colorful wrapper. Yeah, see? It's candy. That's what we're gonna call it. Is it candy? To the average person, it might seem that way. But this is no ordinary candy. I like candy. Bubblegum and oh my god. It's the only thing I can think of. Freaking Aqua Teen Hunger Force. But yeah. Oh damn. But yeah. I knew it. Yeah, miss.
Request cleared.
Is candy is what we're gonna call it. Special candy. What do you mean? This is an extremely dangerous narcotic. Everyone calls it mist. When you consume it, your mind goes hazy, as if enveloped by a thick fog. It's apparently a euphoric experience. Does it have any side effects? Like not feeling pain or anything similar? If you take too much, yes. I've heard users can become impervious to pain. You can also experience hallucinations and become aggressive. That's exactly what we saw before. Perhaps they consumed some of this stuff. Sounds profitable. But probable. Wow. Oh no. Sounds probable. I wasn't thinking about anything else. No. You see? She didn't know about any of this. Still harboring any doubts about her? Oh no. Doubts in your mind. Just that's great. Jin's too much. Just look at her face. Like using hand motions and everything. Do you really think that she'd respond to it? That's messed up. Just look at her face. Surely you can tell how wrong she feels. Maybe. Sugar finally lowers her weapon. Don't think this means all my doubts are dispelled. Those junkies were demanding mist from Moran, and they all but dropped to their knees and exalted her. Unless we forget all these murder charges she's been accused of. I don't blame you. All these things you just described, I've seen them as well. People crying while cradling dead family and friends, howling that Moran is the killer. Others saying that mist can be acquired from her. Every last one of them spoke with the utmost confidence, utterly convinced of what they were saying. Moran has been with me the entire morning. There's no way she could have done anything here in the Outer Rim, criminal or otherwise. Precisely. She also has an alibi for the previous incidents as well, since she was at the Peony Association the entire time. The most damning evidence against her is that message that was scrawled on the wall, which accused her of being the killer. That's only circumstantial evidence. You're right. But be that as it may, all of these people are saying the same thing. It feels to me as if someone else is behind this, controlling them. Who could that be? I haven't found that out just yet. But I did find out where this mist stuff is being produced. You know the exact location? Where? Fog Hollow. The first village where you were falsely accused. And our next destination. That's where they're producing mist. What? Okay.
Perfect. I can try out this new product.
Which we knew.
Trust me.
As soon as they said that guy said they erected a new factory. See, you know what the mistake was? That Moran didn't actually go check it out or why, or investigate why it was built.
Request cleared.
Because even if she doesn't like own the factory, she's still patrolling it and responsible for the area in a way. So, but of course, no one could have thought they'd just, accuse her of murder. Looks like you knew about this all along, Sugar. Is that why you suspected Moran? Yes. Fog Hollow is Peony Association's territory. And apparently all this mist stuff is being produced there. Not only that, production volume has recently increased over 20-fold. And you're telling me the person overseeing this place had no clue any of this was happening? You'll have to excuse me if I find that a little hard to believe. I swear I didn't know. Believe me, please. Fog Hollow has always been bathed in an impenetrable fog that makes it impossible to see anything. Sure, it seemed like a rough place to live, but everyone here seemed friendly enough. I trusted them, so I never considered poking my head inside the factories. Yeah, see? I didn't want to disturb them, but you're telling me they were making this stuff the entire time? Yes. It seems they've been using these factories to secretly produce mist. Okay, first off, let's assume this is true and is being manufactured there. Is it being sold there as well? That hasn't been confirmed yet. It is, however, in active circulation on Darknet. Uh-oh. Are we about to see, Dala? That makes it difficult to discern who the suppliers are. Have you seen it being made? Not personally, but I've gotten this information from a reliable source. So you didn't see it with your own eyes. In other words, we're not 100% certain about any of this. What? So you're on the villagers' side? Yes, I trust them. I haven't seen anything myself, so we can't be sure of anything. I need to visit these factories and talk to the people there myself. Why go to all this trouble? How can you ask me that? What if these people are being framed just like I am right now? I've been wrongly accused, and everyone is eyeing me with suspicion. If I don't stand up for these people, who will? I understand how strange this may appear to you, but the residents of Fog Hollow are salt of the earth individuals. Every day they break their backs trying to feed their families and fellow villagers. Their loyalty knows no bounds, and they wouldn't hesitate to give a stranger the shirt off their own back, even if it meant they themselves would go cold. That's why I need to see what's going on for myself. And what will you do? And what will you do then? If they are being framed, then I'll fight alongside them to protect the village. If it turns out to be true, I will destroy that place myself. Okay, let's go and find out what's going on. Actually, partner, why don't you head back? Why? You saw what just happened back there. If I hadn't been there, you two would have been up the creek without a paddle. We're fortunate to have escaped, but there's no guarantee we'll be so lucky next time. I'm sorry, Cadet. I got startled. I had no clue what was going on. I didn't know what to do. I put you in danger. I won't let it happen again. I'll protect you with my life, I promise. Very well. I trust you. Thank you. As Moran approaches me, Sugar grabs my hand and pulls me towards her. Oh shoot, Sugar is just not having it. I don't think so. Until we get to the village and get to the bottom of all of this, partner stays with me. Okay. Jin, let's go. Sorry, Moran, but I'll have to sit this one out. What? You know I'm no fighter. Besides, you're like a storm cloud. Wherever you go, bad luck follows. I can't contribute just as much, if not more, from behind the scenes. I can contribute just as much. I'll send some other members your way. You stay safe out there. The moment Jin finishes his speech, he darts off quickly, disappearing in a flash. That's no good. Let's go. Sugar and I take the lead with Moran following behind. There's something I want to ask you. What is it? You look so dreadfully serious. Why are you so untrusting of Moran? What do you mean? You got really emotional back there. That's not like you. Then how am I usually? You're usually sharp and analytical. Objective, not emotional. On top of that, you're usually spouting nonsense. You're always kidding around. You're usually trying to kiss me any chance you can get. Yeah, we're going with that one. That's the correct answer. So that's how you see me. And there's one more thing. If anything, I'd much rather like to ask you, How is it that you do know about Mist? I'm not at liberty to reveal that information. Yes. Fog Hollow is Peony Association's territory. And apparently all this Mist stuff is being produced there. Not only that, production volume has recently increased over 20-fold. And you're telling me the person overseeing this place has no clue any of this was happening? Yeah, see? She knows way too many details, over 20-fold and all that. I think she was investigating this beforehand. You'll have to excuse me if I don't find it a little hard to believe. How did you already know everything about Fog Hollow and Mist? What is going on? Heh. You're asking me questions that I really can't answer. How do you think I know? Have you been to Fog Hollow before? Have you looked into Fog Hollow before? Yeah. And pray tell, how exactly do you think I would have gone about that? You might have gone there yourself. You're as sharp as ever. Yes, you're right. I went to Fog Hollow not long ago. I'd gotten a request. What kind of request? I'm sorry, but that's confidential. I'll fill you in later. For now, what I can tell you is that it's related to that village. That's why I went there. Then I find out about the mist that was being produced. When I got there, you know what the villagers told me? Let me tell you something. You have no idea how dangerous this stuff is. The harm it can do to people. Of course I know. And yet you're going to continue making it? Wait! We didn't want things to be like this either. But if we don't make this, we're dead. We have consciousnesses? Yeah. Yeah, right? No. Oh, no. Yeah, I think so. It just looks so weird. We have consciousnesses too. I don't know. That's why we were initially made so little of it. I think, yeah, consciousness is just enough to get by. But then the higher-ups threatened us and demanded that we make more. They said that if we don't comply, they'd kill us all. I shouldn't have told you all that. Are the Peony Association the ones ordering you to do this? Yes. They told you the Peony Association were the ones making them do this? Yes. They were making mist under duress. Their lives were being threatened. Man, woman, and child alike. Why didn't you stop them from making it? If I had, I would have been sentencing that entire village to death. They were weak people being taken advantage of by the strong. I had no choice but to let it slide. After that, you and Moran came looking for me. In order to find out the truth and keep you safe, I accepted. You nearly got killed back there, so I apologize if I got a bit emotional. Having said that, I'm still not letting Moran off the hook just yet. I'll be keeping my eye on her. I see. No, wait. You saw mist being produced in the village with your own eyes? Right. Then why didn't you tell Moran? Even if I had told her, she wouldn't have believed me. That's just the type of person she is. She's right. She's absolutely right. Once she trusts someone, she'll have faith in them until the very end. Her belief in those people will never waver until she sees it for herself. Okay.
Engaging the enemy.
Yeah, we're gonna have to get Sugar's new outfit. For sure.
No attacking while I'm reloading.
No attacking while I'm reloading. So I'm
With high
wondering.
risk comes high reward. Isn't that why we fight?
I'm wondering if some of Moran's own people are betraying her. That's gotta be it. Or if there's another, like, outside party. And I kind of think Sakura and Rosanna are looking into this as well, too. They're just not saying anything to her.
The prelude to the battlefield has begun.
No time to waste.
Because they wouldn't really just ignore her like that. It's because, you know, she said something so serious. So you know how they do her. They do things and just don't tell her because they don't want her messing anything up.
Request cleared.
We're almost there. Once we pass through this area... Moran! Is that you? Yes? Please, can you give me some mist? I'll die without it. Is this what you're looking for? Moran takes out the mist that Jin showed us earlier. Yes, that's it. Moran, what are you... As I step forward to stop Moran, Sugar intervenes. Hold on. Let's just watch for a moment. Okay. Just one. One little hit is all I need. Like that one you're holding. Please, can I have it? Please, I'm begging you. Sure, I can give it to you. But in return, you've got to answer a question for me. Anything. There are a lot of prying eyes and ears here, though. So let's go somewhere quiet. The man leads us to a sketchy alley. Here, take it. Thank you, thank you. Now, time for my question. Hey. Yes? You're no junkie. You've never tried mist before, have you? What do you... I can tell by looking at your eyes. I've seen people who are hooked on mist. Their eyes are as blank as a corpse's. Yours, on the other hand, are crystal clear. What kind of claptrap is that? Moran punches a hole through the wall next to the man's head. Don't kill me! What? Afraid that I'll hurt you? Or worse? That doesn't make any sense either. All the others who were jonesing for a fix couldn't care less about their well-being. They rushed in headlong asking for mist. Which brings me to my question. Who ordered this stuff? You look like someone's underling. Who the hell ordered you to do all this? I can't say. No? Maybe you just need a little convincing. The man desperately attempts to stifle the sound of his vibrating phone. The vibrations continue. What is that? Hand it over. No, please. Hey, partner. Catch. What the? When did you? I catch the phone and open it. Hey. What are you doing? How could you bungle this so badly? All I said was that I needed some more time. That you're incapable of carrying out even the simplest of orders. And now you've made a mess of everything. You've embarrassed me, and you broke your promise. Therefore, your life is forfeit. Ah, actually, you have a son, don't you? Perhaps he will fare better than his pathetic father. You can take a small amount of solace in that. The man frantically snatches his phone back and reads the messages. Then... 6-0, you dirty, rotten son of a bitch. 6-0? Huh? That sound, that's... Cadet, get down. A massive explosion rings out, and the man is no more. Yo.
It's time to sing.
Huh. They strapped a bomb to him.
Can you buy me some time?
That is crazy. This situation is really something. Like, they're seriously just killing people.
This battle's finished. Moving on.
Like, whoever's doing this just doesn't even care. Thanks to Moran and Sugar sprinting into action, we were able to evade the explosion, but just barely. Dad, are you okay? Are you hurt? No, I'm fine. Thanks to you. Thank goodness. Who was that guy? His body had been rigged with explosives. He brought us here so he could blow himself up and take us with him. I don't think that's it. He seemed just as surprised as us when that beeping started. Besides, I had barely put any pressure on him and he was already begging for his life. Hardly the type to be a suicide bomber. If it had been his if that had been his aim, he could have done it as soon as he brought us here. Well, darn. Considering that you've read this message, that must mean you're still alive. What? What a useless trash that man was. Failing me even in death. Oh, shoot. So this person definitely knows that we're following this case and everything. This is crazy. Are you the one responsible for that explosion? The message was read, but there was no response. Did you get a message from 6-0? I'm not sure. Is this the one? I showed the messages to Sugar. Yeah. Are they from the same sender from our dearly departed friend's phone? The exact same. Then that must mean Sixo is the one responsible for this. Sixo. I swear I've heard that name before. But you're not sure? No, it sounds familiar, but I'm not positive. Well, allow me to fill you in. She is deeply involved in the Darknet. Oh. Here we go. The Darknet series. There are rumors going around that she may be the master. Why would someone like her attack us? Good question. Maybe she's trying to stop us from reaching Fog Hollow? What makes you think that? I don't really have a reason. Just a gut feeling. At any rate, let's hurry and get there. Fog Hollow. A thick fog enshrouds the entire village to the extent where you can barely see 3 feet in front of you. The moment we enter the fog. Aw, shoot. The music. Save me! We hear the sounds of gunfire.
Oh, how sweet it would be to have a capable commander.
Okay. So, yeah.
No time to waste.
So Moran definitely isn't the one responsible for what's happening. And now we have Sixo.
Trust me.
Request cleared.
I wonder if Sixo is going to be a recurring character. Just creating problems. Armed residents approach those who have been gunned down, rummaging and looting the bodies for mist. Moran approaches them silently and snatches the mist from them. The armed residents surround us. Give it back. Our lives depend on it. These fools tried to abscond with it. Did you make this yourselves? Here in this village? Yes. Why? Why would you do such a thing? You ordered us to. What do you mean? I would have never issued such an order. How do you know Sixo? Fess up. So, you already know. I'll tell you how I know her. Our entire village is being held hostage by that sadist. She's using that mist that you're holding against us. Why didn't you say anything? Telling you wouldn't have changed anything. How can you be so sure? You didn't even try to tell us. If we want to stay alive, then we need to produce mist every day. It's not that much, so leave us be. Is that what you would have had said? Is that what you would have had us say to you? Sixo caught us making mist, and she's blackmailed us ever since, forcing us to produce more and more. You have to help us. If we said that, do you really think you would have come to our aid? Of course I would have. You are all under the protection of the Peony Association. We value loyalty above all else. Betrayal is not in our vocabulary. If only you had reached out before it came to this. Before betraying us. I would have helped you somehow. Moran, you remember the factory where you saw all those people? Don't tell me. Yes, that's right. They were used as an example to show us what would happen if we request help or fail to meet the quota. We were so scared. So all of this is because of 6-0? Leave the mist here and leave. If we can't meet our quota, we're all dead. Absolutely not. I can't do that. It's because of this poison that the outer rim is in chaos. And you want to continue peddling it? Get rid of it all right now. If you don't, I will. Unarmed residents rush out and cling to Moran. Please save us, Moran. We have to do this to survive. 6-0 even planted explosive throughout the village. Oh, wow. Please. I don't want to die. You fools. If you're not above begging, why didn't you ask for help sooner? I could have helped you, and those people wouldn't have had to die. Why? Why? Please, please spare us. Let go of it. I said let go. Sugar, what are you doing? Sugar holds onto Moran's hand, which is firmly clenching the fist. You can't take it. Leave these people alone.
Initiating engagement sequence. No time to
It's like, what is going on? But I feel she's right. 6-0 is just gonna keep killing more people.
Trust me.
With high risk comes high reward. Isn't that why we fight?
You said it yourself. If you found out the mist was being made here, you'd destroy this factory and everything in it. I remember. And now that I've confirmed what's happening, that's exactly what I'll do. Yes, that's what I must do. I will tear down everything with my own hands. I won't let you do that. What? If you're intent on destroying this place, you'll have to go through me. If you think I'm kidding, try me. What is this? Why are you taking it this far? I could ask you the same thing. We protected these people, and they thanked us by stabbing us in the back. As we speak, they're synthesizing a drug that kills people. Do you know how many lives are being ruined because of this mist? You've seen what it does to people. This is beyond the pale. The time for judgment has come to Fog Hollow. The people here are powerless. Many people here did not want to produce mist, but their lives were being threatened. They had no choice but to make it. If you destroy this place, what do you think will happen to these people? They're already on the edge of the precipice. If you go through with this, you'll be tying the noose around their necks and throwing them off. If that's what must happen, then so be it. They left me with no choice. A crime is a crime. Countless innocents have suffered because of these people. If we want to solve this problem, we have to tear it out by the roots. I know this is the right decision. No, you don't. You don't know that. You haven't had any dealings with Sixo. Nothing you say will change my mind. Moran and Sugar stand opposite each other, locked in a vicious stare down, each ready to pounce. Cadet, this place is dangerous. Come to me. Partner, this way. Oh no. I'm about to say, they're going to make me choose. That's going to be terrible. The situation is quickly becoming precarious. Oh shoot. Damn you, game. Jeez. That's messed up. See, what to do? Moran or Sugar? See, this is Moran's event, so I think I'm just gonna go with Moran. It's like, although, you know, it's like Sugar is all for us, no matter what. It's like, yeah, she's just worried about keeping us safe. And knowing, and like looking at things from a different stance on what Sixo might do. I believe Moran is right. I believe Sugar is right. Let's see. Let's go with Moran, because you know what? It's another thing too. Moran is right on that fact that like they should have said something way before. They really should have, though. That's the thing. They should have had someone like just get to Moran and let her know what's going on. Let's tear it down. I trust Moran, so I have faith in her decision. Thank you, Cadet. I'm sorry to hear you say that, partner. Thud. Without any further discussion, the two Nikkes charge at each other. Everyone, into the factory! The villagers snatch the Miss Moran had dropped onto the ground, and then proceed to rush towards the factory. Sugar's fist slams into Moran's cheek. Ah! Moran delivers a crushing body blow to Sugar. A few moments later. Both of their bodies are riddled with cuts and bruises, both large and small. Each of them is winded and attempting to catch their breath. As I go to try and break up the altercation, a loud explosion rings out from the direction of the factory. Damn it. Sugar revs the engine and zooms off on her bike towards the factory. We have to follow her. Cadet, wait. Give me just a minute. My leg is giving me a bit of trouble. You're bleeding. I'm fine. A little patching up and I'll be as good as new. I quickly tend to Moran's injury. I can't thank you enough, Cadet. It looks like I owe you another one. You haven't changed your mind about destroying the village? No. Well, to be exact, I don't have a choice. I'm a member of the Underworld Queen and the boss of the Peony Association. I know that these people probably had little choice in the matter. I can emphasize all too well. They didn't know where else to turn and they got scared. But could I not have noticed? For months, I watched them as they went about their lives. But no matter how much I care for them, some things cannot be excused. Damning entire swatches of people in order to save yourself? Such a thing is unforgivable. Maybe things would have been different if they had told me about this sooner. but it's too late to turn back now. Cadet, our members will be arriving soon. When they do, I plan to head straight to the factory. So let me ask you for one more favor. What is it? I would like, if you could, to go and talk to Sugar. She's been acting suspiciously before we even arrived at the Outer Rim. I've been concerned about her for a while now, but now I can see it clear as day. There's something going on between her and 6-0. Whenever that name gets mentioned, she demurs. That might be why she's gotten so wrapped up in this thing emotionally. Since my stance on this matter is in opposition to Sugar's, there's no way I can objectively try to figure out what she's thinking or what her intentions are. That's not the case with you, though. I don't want to fight with my comrades. She saved you earlier, and I'm incredibly grateful to her for that. So, I'm begging you, talk to her. At least until our reinforcements arrive. I will. Thank you. Sugar is talking to some of the injured villagers. Huh? Partner? What are you doing here? I was worried. Are these people injured because of that explosion earlier? Yes. Like they told us earlier, this village has been rigged with explosives. When the bomb in the factory went off, these people got caught in the disaster. You're hurt too. It's okay. Just a superficial scratch from Moran. Instantly went with Sugar. No, it's not okay. I tend to Sugar's ruin. Have you changed your mind regarding what we should do in this village? Do to this village? Absolutely not. I still feel the same. Does this have anything to do with 6-0 by any chance? So, it was that obvious, huh? Yes, you're right. I received a request from 6-0. I am to protect Fog Hollow. What? You remember how I mentioned that I used to live in the Outer Rim? At that time, I was doing a lot of work for 6-0. Dangerous assignments at that. When was this? A while back, when I was in a different squad. Back then, there wasn't a person in the Outer Rim who didn't know who I was. But I wasn't renowned. I was infamous. People in the streets avoided me. There were rumors that wherever I went, bad things were sure to follow. It's hard imagining you like that. That was the old me. I didn't think for myself. I simply followed orders like a mindless machine. Until one day, I heard something terrible had happened because of my actions. You monster! You said we were family. You said you would protect us. How could you do this? What are you going to do now, huh? Answer me! After that, I washed my hands of 6-0. I didn't want to have to recall any more memories like that one. Then why did you accept the request? My plan was to take a calculated risk and try to dig up some information on 6-0. I figured I could at least turn up something on her, but instead, I got myself involved in another gigantic mess, like I always do. She knew perfectly well this is how I would react to what was going on here. She had everything planned out in advance. She's the one who asked me to wear this outfit. You and Moran have mentioned this outfit several times. Yes, it's what I always wore back when I was operating in the Outer Rim. The instant anyone saw these clothes, They knew to stay away. They were like a scarlet letter. A marker, letting everyone know the sins I committed. 60 wants to remind me of what I did. She doesn't want me to forget how big a part I played in all of it. That's why I want to stop Moran from doing this. Once a sin has been committed, it can never be undone. You can repent, and you can regret, but you can never truly go back to the way you were. Is it Jin? Oh, no. Miss! Moran is here! Partner. This is gonna be one hell of a fight. So stay back, okay?
Initiating engagement sequence.
This is gonna be something.
Get my reloading.
Can you buy me some time? Trust me.
Okay. So Sugar is deeply tied with the Outer Rim.
The sound of the song of victory is here.
And you're like, yeah, I don't think 60 is going away anytime soon. That's just what I'm thinking at this part, because we haven't even, like, called up to her or, like, anything. The sound of heavy footsteps can be heard. They get closer and closer, then stop once they arrive at the factory entrance. Oh, shoot. Look at that. That's nice. Inside this factory are those who have spit upon our loyalty to them. Out of selfish self-preservation, they created a dangerous drug called mist and allowed it to proliferate through the Outer Rim. They did all this despite them knowing what happens to those who consume it. It's because of them that the Outer Rim has descended into chaos. It's because of them that innocent people are suffering. They've crossed the line, and for that, they must be punished. Take Fog Hollow and burn it to the ground. As always, there is no plan. Knock down all those who would stand in our way. Take what those people cherish and demolish it. Show them what happens to those who cross us. Show them what happens when you seek to disrupt the orders. Ensure that they never forget. Yes. Let's go. Moran and her subordinates rush into the factory. At that moment, Sugar, step aside. I don't want to fight you. Nor I with you. But I can't let you destroy these people's homes. I've been ordered to protect this place. I intend to follow those orders. I told you, we have to pull out the roots in order to get rid of the rot. This is how the underworld operates. Sorry to break it to you, but I turned my back on all that long ago. From where I stand, those rules don't those rules don't sit particularly well with me. You're throwing the baby out with the bathwater. That analogy. You've made it so that those who can't defend themselves are guaranteed to die. What are they supposed to do? Do you think I'm doing this because I want to? This place was under Peon the Association's protection. I trusted these people. I thought they were loyal to us. But instead, they go and do this. Don't you remember? There was a similar incident before in the Outer Rim. Back then, we held back. We didn't pull evil out by the root. And everything fell to pieces. You have no idea how I feel. Moran. Fog Hollow was already under 60's control. On top of that, we've confirmed that Miss is being produced here. Do you think she'll just pack up her things and go? That she'll ever leave this place alone? You seem to be well acquainted with her. You should know better than anyone what she'll do. Everyone, burn it all down. Roger. I won't let you do that. Each of the Nikke, steadfastly holding on to their own idea of justice, rush towards each other. Damn. Sunbather? Is that what that said? Yeah.
No time to waste. We are Senekai. We see all.
Finally. Up. Damn it.
With high risk comes high reward. Isn't that why we fight?
Boss just dies. A day has passed. Reports indicate that Fog Hollow, a settlement inside the Outer Rim, has been decimated practically overnight. The suspect has been determined to be a high-ranking criminal leading a violent organization called the Peony Association. The individual is suspected of attempting to destroy evidence related to the production of dangerous drugs. The central government is conducting an investigation into the matter. I recall the events of the previous day. Sugar was overpowered by Moran and the members of the Peony Association. I rushed her to the hospital and thus was unable to see how everything panned out. Moran dealt swift justice to Fog Hollow according to the mandates of the underworld. I look at my phone. The text I sent to Moran yesterday still shows as unread. I should head to the Peony Association. We were waiting for you to show up. It's been a while. Welcome, mister. Why are you guys here? Where's Moran? Mustang wanted to see her. Do you know when she'll be back? Hard to say. It seems that even Mustang is having some difficulty covering up this incident. We're not sure whether the information was accidentally leaked or done so intentionally. It's even reached the Ark. You saw the news, didn't you? I did. We've confirmed that Sixo was the one who framed Moran and besmirched her name. But why? Fog Hollow was Peony Association's territory, and it was the only place where Miss could be produced. Perhaps her greed got the best of her, and she wanted to get Moran out of the picture so she could have it all for herself. The mist is even more dangerous than we thought. It's highly addictive, and there are people everywhere begging for it. Is there any cure? None that we know of so far. There are addicts causing trouble all over the Outer Rim. You saw a taste of it yourself when you went there. People experience hallucinations, are highly aggressive, and become impervious to pain. Murders and assaults have skyrocketed. This is bad. To be frank, if this continues, I have a bad feeling that we might have to dispose of those who are addicted in order to regain a semblance of order. But if it comes down to that, we have plenty of addicts to deal with. If we don't do anything, the damage done to the Outer Rim will be tremendous. I'm considering discussing with Mustang potential ways to isolate the addicts. I think about the people affected by Mist. Separating them sounds like the best option. Have you found anything about Sixo's whereabouts? No. We've searched everywhere, but haven't found so much as a single clue. She's quite skilled. She's been getting rid of any incriminating evidence and tampering with information so that we can't make heads or tails of what's true or false. As a result, The Peony Association has hit rock bottom. What? You mean Peony Association's reputation? 6-0 apparently has had a hand to play when it comes to the media. People take the news at face value and don't ask any questions. Because of that, Moran has been made out to be a psychotic who destroyed Fog Hollow merely for her own and the Peony Association's benefit. No one has any idea what the truth is, and they don't have any desire to find out. But we can't just leave it like this. 6-0 has launched a flagrant assault on Underworld Queen's turf. Should the Peony Association fall, it will have a significant impact on Underworld Queen. That is why we are making our move. What are you going to do? Isn't it obvious? We are going to track 6-0 down and make her regret the day she was ever born. We're going to give her a taste of underworld justice, and we're going to administer it nice and slowly. Uh-oh. Yeah, they're not playing. Okay. So... That was the entirety of normal. They never play. No, they don't. I love this track. Unless it's with the commander, right? So the thing is, this concerns me a bit. Or we might be getting a true part 2 to this event. The reason why I'm saying that is because it's not a story 2, it's just hard mode. There seems to be quite a bit going on to just be like, oh yeah, we can like solve all this with an epilogue. So yeah, I don't know how they're gonna do this. There's a lot happening with this story. Like, obviously Sugar wasn't going to win that. Sugar was by herself. Like, you think the other, like, you know, Outer Rim people were going to help her or anything? No, they were too scared to even fight for themselves and stuff. So, of course, Sugar was outnumbered. She wasn't going to win. It's actually interesting, though, that, I mean, well, she's from the Outer Rim too, but it's actually really cool that we found out that Sugar can hold her own against Moran. And Moran, I would say, is physically the strongest out of Underworld Queen. So that's actually pretty amazing in its own. Yo, this track. Gimme, gimme, gimme. So let's see what the challenge boss is real quick. We're just gonna auto like
Can
always.
I wear your clothes on this mission, Commander?
It is... Who are you? Just start battle. It's gonna be quick. But... Oh, Stormbringer. Done. They gave us the track with Leona. Really?
You did well, Commander!
How can I miss that? Thank you, Wriggle. Remember, I was like, oh, WTF is this track? Yeah, okay, gotcha. That's true, you did say that. Alright, let's claim everything. Yo, I love her, like, her live 2D animated, or actually, it's all live 2D in a way. I love this look, though, that, like, she has here, and this, I guess, like, cut scene, or story scene. It's so good. Rosanna did it better? Let's apply this. I don't know what I got rid of. What did I get rid of? Wait, what?
I'm really...
Sorry to break.
Oh no, that was just confirming. Okay. We're gonna leave Leona because I like this one. It's just nice. This one's really cool.
Sorry to break it to you, but this is the end.
It's always cool to see that too.
I really, really like you.
Let's see.
I really,
One has got to go.
I really.
Who's it gonna
really
be?
Like
No, it's like sorry, Polly and ACPU. I wish they what the oops. I wish they actually like said lines for this one. Because if I remember correctly, don't they all say something or is it just Polly? Okay, no, it's just Polly. But it would have been cool to have Polly say freeze, you know, ACPU. So let's do this appropriately. Where are you? There you go. That's a cool scene. You forgot the rough? Rough. That would be hilarious, actually, if they added that. I would love that. You're right. All right, so hold on. We're gonna find this track, and then we are, like I said, we are gonna look at Moran and one more time, and pull for her jukebox. You would be under what? Where are you? Oh. Huh. Wait. Yep. Perfect. And it should continue playing since we're going back. Yep. Perfect. Yeah. That's the good stuff. It's the whole color scheme of this too. Everything's like dark and appropriately sinister. Like all three of them had a scene like this where they just commanding their whole their whole crew. If I remember correctly. Some Legion, yes. So let's go to Moran. Where are you? Okay. So once again, Moran is electric. She's assault. She's a defender, and of course, Tetra. Skill 1. Bring it on. Activates at the start of battle. Affects self. Defense is up 3.51% with every 1% of HP loss. This effect is active continuously. Remember, activates at the start of battle. Activates when landing 5 normal attacks. When changing the weapon in use. Affects the target. Deals 47.18% of final attack as additional damage. Skill 2. Leave it to me. Activates when firing the final bullet. Affects 3 enemy units with the highest attack. Taunts for 4 seconds. Activates when HP falls below 20%. Affects self. Effect changes according to the number of activation times. Perseverance. Effect of each phase does not stack. Once. Max HP is up 91% for 3 seconds. Activates once per battle. Twice, max HP is up 69.84%, lasts for 3 seconds, activates once per battle. The third time, max HP is up by 51.9%, activates for 3 seconds. For 3 seconds, activates once per battle. Burst skill. Fair and square. Affects self. Changes the weapon in use. Damage 14.7% of final attack. Lasts for 10 seconds. Additional effects, recovers 36.14% of attack damage as HP for 10 seconds. Attract, taunts all enemies for 10 seconds. Gotta keep her alive. Note, cannot take cover while casting burst skill. See? Oh, so you're PvP in now? Wait, what? Damage taken is down 35.14% for 10 seconds. Defense is up 14.85% of caster defense for 10 seconds. So, remember that thing I said I wanted to discuss? She's the new meta PvP. Really? I haven't done any testing yet or anything. Actually, testing is going to commence with the epilogue and everything. But we, like I said, we will. I'm gonna do a roll for her. I have all the other Underworld queens. The funny thing is, I got them off banner, not on banner. But yeah. But Moran, she's not limited, by the way, guys. So don't feel bad if you don't get her. It's like, yeah, but I like Moran. I really do. And plus, there were some things, you know what it was? It was because of her skills too, that I really wanted to test some certain teams out and stuff. That's the reason why. Like, I can see her being good as just like a huge damage sponge and everything. The only thing that, see, that's the thing I started to say about Underworld Queen. All of their skills are 40 seconds. That's the thing. The other thing I found that was kind of funny, if you notice, all of them are burst ones.
The Association never engages in immoral acts.
But yeah, all of them are burst ones, which I think was, I don't know if that was done intentional or not, but I thought was kind of cool if this was the reason why they did it. Think of it this way. You could have made any of them like burst 2, burst, you know, Moran would probably be like a burst 3 or something. The good thing is, I mean, the funny thing is, they're all the leaders of their associations and groups. You get it? So like, they're the ones who start things off. I don't know if that was a detail, like a thought that they put into why they made them burst ones, but if they did, that's kind of cool. But yeah, they're all burst ones. They're all the same at 40 seconds as well too. So you have to kind of use them in a way that, you know, you have to be aware that they're a 40-second burst one. So you would have to have a 20-second burst one as well. So you'd have to have a 1-1. And then just go from there with them.
You want to show me around? Okay. What a lovely place. I ought to bring my subordinates here for a tour later. Are you calling for me, Cadet? What's the matter?
It's like, yeah. See, Moran is both. She's both like. Moran is cool and cute all at the same time. It's like, and their design is really just, she's beautiful. She really is. Rosanna is revenge. Moran is the one that dies, and Sakura just supports, right? They all have their own personalities and stuff and everything. So yeah, so let's, just based on their kits. Yep. Like I said, I have the other two. Actually, wait, what are we doing? Let's go back to the Wikipedia. It's like an Underworld Queen.
You're free to have tea with me anytime.
Because the funny thing is, I was trying to think of ways that they would actually like work together somewhat, but I don't know if that was intentional either. They can't. They kind of can't because they're all 40s. But again, if you look at it lore-wise, that kind of makes sense.
All that is yours is mine. Never.
I thought I had this on her. Yeah, like equipped, right? Yeah, that is the equipped one. Okay, I'm about to say. Oh, it's because we went through the Nikke, that's why. But yeah, I had to get this.
I'm expanding my knowledge and looking into the organization now.
That's one of the outfits in the game that I really like too, even though I don't use her much. As far as Sugar's outfit, where is that? I think that's what is that the pass? No. Wait, how do we get her outfit? Huh. Unless it hasn't arrived yet in the game. But that's okay. It's not out yet. Okay. Alright, yeah. No pass for you. I was wondering. Hold on, how long is it? Oh, 3 days left. Okay. Okay, so now. Perfect. So, given, you know, all the things they did for New Year's and this and, you know, it's like we're kind of running low on some pulls. But I'm definitely saving up again as well, too. So, what we're going to do, we're just going to do 110 pull for her. And then when we do the epilogue and do actual team testing with her, I'll pull again and see if we can get her. I am saving. Because, yeah, like I said, I do want her. I just want to see. I'm like, might as well. You didn't even buy the extra runs for the event? Oh, wow. It's like, let's go. Hopefully we'll get someone. Or just her. Damn it. Transform. Ah. That would have been nice. Okay, so we didn't.
Armament check.
We can skip. Because I don't want to go all out, like I said, because she isn't limited. That's another thing too. So you don't have to worry about, you know, if you miss her, because you can get her anyway. From the regular pulls, I have so many, as you can see. So we'll be using those eventually as well too. And I'm saving up the friendship ones again. But let's go to the inventory, because I do want to use these real quick. Let's start with this one. Oh, actually, that's not bad at all. I'll take that. I do use Emma for the towers and everything. And now, oh, we got 3 of these. Let's just do 1. Let's see. I mean, at a time. I'm actually happy with this. I use Ruby. Okay, I do use, wow, I had a brain fart. I do use her. Uni, there we go. Last one. Jackal. Interesting. Okay. So that was all of those. I need 2 more for a Pilgrim mold, which probably won't give us a Pilgrim, though. But yeah, I don't know how they're gonna wrap this story up, like I said, with just the epilogue. But I'm hoping that that they wrap it up nicely. Then hard mode unlocks in 3 days, and I'm guessing that's when Sugar's outfit will come out as well too. It's like we'll take a look at Sugar's outfit one more time. Actually, I have Sugar. Hold on. There she is. There it
What a
is.
nice day for jogging.
Like, yeah.
This
That
place is
animation
Stolesville.
and
How about we
everything
go for-
are just nice.
Hey, partner. How about sharing a nice cup of joe with me?
That was the New
Plenty
Year's
of
one.
sugar, of course.
But this one takes the cake.
I really dig this place. It's perfect for jogging. This cafe would be perfect if it weren't for those two weirdos. Have you been to the cafe? The coffee there is spectacular. They don't skip.
It's a very nice outfit. All right, everyone. So with that said, it's like we completed all of the normal of the Dirty Backyard event. Look forward to the epilogue when it releases, because when we do that, we'll also do some Moran testing as well too, and see what kind of teams we can put her in, and like try to get an optimal team for her. But I hope you guys enjoyed. Look for next upcoming streams, and until next time, Nova out. Have a good night, everyone.